Well, I got my good friend Rick Schmidt from National Parts Depot in the garage with me today. Rick, good to see you again, man.
Great to be here, Dennis.
What are you going to talk about today?
Today we're going to talk about rust removal and rust prevention on bare metal parts. You know, a lot of the cars when they were built new from the factory, you've got exhaust hangers, drive shafts, most of the chassis was never painted. It was just bare
steel. Untreated metal. Yeah.
And you know, and that thick steel, it would get a coating of orange rust on it over time, but it was never terribly,
Who cares?
Nobody cared, right? It was under the car. Who sees that? But for restoration purposes, people want to maintain that unfinished surface, but you go to all the work of restoring a car and all those hours and time, and then shortly thereafter you see all of your chassis and all of your hard work turning orange in the garage.
Well, what can you do about that?
There's plenty you can do about it now. We've got all these great products like that.
Okay, How about this?
This is a brand new product called RPM, Rust Prevention Magic, that we just brought in. And this stuff is really slick. This, unlike the Bow Shield, really is going to last a good long time. In fact, it's been tested for 1,000-hour salt spray tests, and it still hangs in there.
Well, how does it work?
How it works is pretty slick, and I did this tie rod in the RPM. You have to take the part and heat it up with a heat gun.
Yeah.
You want to get it good and hot. Not so hot that you got to wear like asbestos gloves, but
toasty.
you get it good and toasty with a heat gun. Then you take your brush, which comes with the can when you buy it from us, along with an instruction sheet. And when you see inside here, it's not a liquid.
Oh, it's actually kind of
it's a solid
paste, yeah.
And you drag the brush across the paste. And the first time I did this, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. what am I doing here? You take it to the hot part, and as soon as you apply the brush to the part, you see it just wicking out and coating the part in liquid form.
Well, it looks great.
And then it dries quickly.
It also doesn't feel as...
It's not as waxy as the Bow Shield. It's going to last longer than the Bow Shield. But since you have to heat up each part individually to get it thoroughly, and it's not going to penetrate like a spray would, this is the stuff that you want to use if you're in the process of restoring.
And you already got it apart.
Before you put your whole suspension together, before you hook up your exhaust and your drive line and everything, heat up and treat every part with this. You've got enough in one can to do 2 cars.
Wow. Well, how about